I have an update on the Tim Norman murder for hire case and also a conversation with an inmate at the Madison County Jail. Let's get into this convo. Welcome back. I'm Jaye So Extra. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and like this video. Then hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. Let's get started. First things first, I spoke to an inmate at the Madison County Jail in Mississippi where Tim Norman is being held. This inmate went through the intake process with Tim and he told me three very important things. One, that when Tim went through the intake process, he was actually bullied and teased by the guards. If you guys don't know, Tim opened up a Sweetie Pies in Jackson, Mississippi, so the people of Jackson knew who he was. So when he got to the jail, the guards knew who he was and was taking advantage of that. Number two, there are two sections of the Madison County Jail. One is called a quick bed, and that is for people who are going to be released from jail very soon. And then there's also a pod. A pod is for people who are going to be there 6 months or more. And this inmate tells me that Tim is being held in the pod section of the Madison County Jail. So that leads me to believe that Tim is going to be in Madison County Jail for quite some time. And number three, when I asked the inmate how Tim seemed in the jail, his response was that Tim seems unbothered. Tim seems to be very acclimated in the jail where he is being held currently. That's all the inmate had to share with me at this time, but I will be keeping in communication with him until Tim is extradited from Mississippi to St. Louis. Now, let me answer some of the questions that you all left in the comment section. There was a question about whether Tim was being represented by a public defender or if Ms. Robbie hired him a lawyer. As of today, court documents show that Tim has been assigned a public defender from the St. Louis Federal Public Defender Office in downtown St. Louis on Market Street. Now, that public defender will be representing Tim in any proceedings in the city of St. Louis, but as far as who will be representing Tim in Madison County, no documents that I found said who that would be. However, Tim does have a hearing scheduled on September 4th in Madison County Jail in Mississippi, and I have requested access to that hearing via video. So I'll keep you guys updated on whether or not I'll be able to see Tim's hearing. There was also a question on whether or not Tim took out a $1 million policy on his mom, Miss Robbie Montgomery. I cannot confirm. However, I did find an article from a website called allaboutthetea.com, and a blogger on the site stated that she spoke to a close family friend of the Montgomery/Norman family, and that family member stated that Tim indeed had a $1 million policy on Miss Robbie. And this family friend stated to the people at allaboutthetea.com that Miss Robbie's family is concerned about her safety. I cannot confirm because I did not speak to this family friend. However, I will link the article from allaboutthetea.com in the description below. I will also link the video to the All About Tea's YouTube channel where they stated that they did speak to the source who confirmed that there is a $1 million policy on Miss Robbie that was taken out by Tim. I've been checking the social media posts for Miss Robbie, and so far she hasn't said anything about Tim's charges. Through some research, I was able to find Andre's mother on Facebook, and I reached out to her, and I just want to read to you what I wrote and read to you what her response was. Hello, my name is Jaye, and I used to work on Welcome to Sweetie Pies. I worked with your son and thought he was a young man full of life, laughter, and light. I was devastated to hear of his passing back in 2016, and I am even more devastated at what has happened lately. I now work as a media correspondent, and I am covering the case regarding Tim. Some of my followers have asked how they can help you and your family during this time, and I'd like to know how we can be of some support to you and your family. If you have a Cash App or if your children need anything, please let me know. I'm so sorry to disturb you during such a trying time. I am praying for you and your family in Jesus' name. God bless. Many of you have asked how we can support Andre's family, which is why I reached out to his mother. After sending her that message, she responded to me and said, "Thank you for your prayers and keeping my family lifted." To which I responded, "If you need any funds for airfare or legal representation, please let me know and I will share the info. God bless you and your family." To which she responded, "God's goodness keeps raining down. I will, and thank you so much. And then I sent her a heart emoji. Now, I'm not certain if Andre's mom will be traveling to St. Louis for the trial, but I wanted to let her know that there are people out there who are willing to support her financially if she needs anything to make sure that justice for her son is being served. Earlier, I mentioned that Tim was being held in the Madison County Jail in a section that was designated for long-term inmates. I spoke with someone in the FBI and the district attorney's office in St. Louis, and they stated that Tim will be held in Mississippi for quite some time until the U.S. Marshals are able to extradite him to St. Louis, but his extradition has been delayed due to COVID. As I mentioned, Tim has a hearing in Mississippi on September 4th, but there's no telling when he will actually be extradited to St. Louis. As far as the public defender, according to court documents, Tim submitted a financial affidavit to the U.S. District Attorney stating how much money he has in his account and also how much debt he is in. When you are arrested and you read your Miranda rights, the police tell you that if you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. In regards to Tim, he submitted this financial affidavit to support his request for a public defender and to basically prove that he was unable to pay for private counsel during this time. Terica Ellis, a co-conspirator in this case, who has also been charged for conspiracy to commit murder for hire or murder for hire resulting in death, also has a public defender. In court documents, it shows that Terica filed a financial affidavit stating that she did not have the funds to pay for private counsel, which is why she was appointed a public defender. The third conspirator in this case, Jaye Yagnam, has actually retained private counsel and is not going with a public defender. He is also out on bond in St. Louis. His charges were, again, conspiracy to commit wire or mail fraud, which is a non-violent crime. At Jaye's arraignment, the judge just set a bond, which he posted, which allows Jaye to remain out of jail while he awaits his trial. Now, we know that Tim was arrested in Jackson, Mississippi, and is being held in the Madison County Jail, which is just outside of Jackson. Jackson falls into Hinds County, and Madison County is where the city of Raymond is. We know that Jaye was arrested in St. Louis, was held at the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department, but is now out on bond. But what I didn't know is where Terica was arrested. So Terica Ellis was arrested in Olive Branch, Mississippi. She was temporarily held in the DeSoto County Jail, but then was eventually transferred to the West Tennessee Detention Facility. She was transferred from the DeSoto County Jail to the West Tennessee Detention Facility because she is involved in a federal case. Now, she will wait in the West Tennessee facility until her hearing on September 2nd, which will be videotaped. And then after that, she will be extradited to St. Louis, where she will meet her public defender. So the St. Louis courts has issued a public defender to represent Tim Norman and to represent Terica Ellis. Now, as far as who is representing her during her hearing in Tennessee, the court documents did not state that. As of right now, no trial date is set and no extradition date is set for Tim and Terica. I do have a hearing date for Terica, which is September 2nd in Tennessee, and then a hearing for Tim on September 4th in Mississippi. Next week, I'm going to have a video for you with updates on the Jam Master Jaye murder case and also the Tory Lanez assault case against Meg Thee Stallion. I will update you guys as this story develops. That's all I have for today. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so that you know when I upload another video regarding this case. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. But until then, stay safe.